Creating a healthier food environment is one of the main goals of the Farm to Fork strategy.
So we really welcome that this concept of food environments has become much more mainstream in recent years. As was mentioned already, the Farm to Fork strategy explicitly mentions food environments as an important tool or important concept to consider when trying to make those choices healthier for consumers.
The food production, the processing of the food supply, the distribution of the food and the trade all influence what is available in the food environment. But what then people buy in the end depends on affordability, but also how convenient the food is, how desirable the food is. And I believe that the food industry can help there a lot.
Food industry definitely play a key role, but it's only a small part of the supply chain. So the role that they have is of course to produce healthier product, and this is actually something that looks quite easy, but in the end is not so easy, because we know that a food product has to be with certain characteristics to be accepted by the final consumer. So the customers are used to a certain product, and when we go to reformulation, the aim is actually to have the same product, but of course with a healthier profile.
And what we have been looking at for, well, already 20 years ago was the role of non-caloric sweeteners versus sugar as a tool to achieve a more healthy and less energy-dense diet with less sugar. And we saw then about 20 years ago that 10 weeks at Lipidem diet was actually very efficient when you substituted sugar with non-caloric sweeteners in reducing energy intake and body weight and fat mass in a population of overweight participants.
So one, you have food reformulation. Two, you have the packaging and the informing of consumers what is in there. So the labeling and specifically the front of pack labeling with very clear statements what is out there. I think that is something we could possibly also introduce in the EU. Very clear front of pack labeling that is informative to consumers.
We really need public authorities to be deep in the driving seat to take responsibility for ensuring that consumers can make a healthier choice by enacting regulations.
I think self-regulation not really function in the past. We need more education, we need more information for the consumer, and then we need regulation about labeling, that the consumer that was informed and that all the information he can see on the front of all the food stuff.